let's go on to that topic, and that's going to be my topic. So, like I just said, the most anticipated games of 2016. I'm curious what you guys have off the top of your heads of any games. Off the
top of my head, it's hard to say that now because of the fact that I'm already looking at games as of right now.
So I am prepared to have this information because I have a list. So I will go down them.
Yes. I'll tell you what with me. I love gaming, been a part of gaming like my entire life, but I've never been the individual to go out there and like progressively find what's coming down the road. I like when it's coming, like I'll know maybe a month or two about that game coming out, but doesn't mean that it takes away from any of the excitement of being able to participate in playing that game.
Right.
But so you inform me what 2006 has to offer.
Okay. Well, let's start with the Xbox One, and then we can.
Gosh, the hell why would we start with that stupid system?
All right, let's start with PS4.
Yes.
Yes.
Right off the bat, as of right now, to my calculations, 2016 will bring us No Man's Sky.
Okay, No Man's Sky. Explain this one.
That is like Star Citizen, right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I have not. Let me look this up.
Is that the one that's going to be compatible with the VR?
Possibly, yeah. I don't
No
know.
Man's
They're so
Sky?
similar, but it's the one where you travel the different universes and explore and see all the different worlds. It was
Dude, this looks pretty legit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
We've talked about it a couple times, especially when we're talking about Star Citizen. It's the other one that we bring up.
Yeah. The images here look. See, this is like the. Sometimes I feel like I hope this isn't the case, but I just hope that this isn't the closest that I'm ever going to get to being able to see space exploration.
Well,
Musk
is looking for people to join into Mars exploration. So
yeah, exactly.
What if you could pay? What if you could pay to have an iPad? Like you would pay to put with your VR technology to be one of the iPads in the pilot room.
Whoa, that would be pretty sweet. Or what if you were able to develop somebody was able to develop like miniature technology that was like a camera that could be propelled throughout space, and with the VR and an iPad, you could control. That's your space exploration. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
And it would be like it would be on like a monthly subscription or yearly subscription, so that like if you just want to, because it's gonna take a couple years to get to Mars, right?
Exactly.
But you would have this constant VR thing that any point you wake up in the morning like, all right, let me see where we're at, and then you just like look around. You have your different cameras that you've paid for
with that technology we talked about before in the topic of
with
the
the 360
camera?
YouTube. Yeah,
dude, that would be awesome.
yeah. And you'd pay like a fee to just kind of like look around.
I would totally do something like that. That's the closest thing I feel like you would get to space exploration without actually being that guy going on Mars 1 and not knowing if you're coming back.
And then could you imagine all the people, and like obviously money would just, I mean the reservations for these limited amount of iPad 360 views would just increase so high towards the end where it's going to land. Could you imagine being one of, let's just say 1,000 people who are VR'd into this first spaceship that lands on Mars with people?
I would be totally down for that.
How much money do you think that way? I mean, millions, right? Like it would be. If there's only 1,000 in the world.
Well, if there was 1,000 in the world, it would be millions. What is this?
What are you even
This
showing?
is
We're
what
talking about.
I wanted to show Rocco. This is what you guys are talking about.
It's No Man's Sky?
No, this is what you guys are wanting. That like, oh my God, what if you could go along the stars? No, this is what it's called. It's called Let Me Play Among the Stars, and it's a simulated floating, like you're floating in space and everything like that, and you're going like into outer space and stuff like that.
No, that's fake space. We're talking about real space, man.
No, I'm talking about real. I'm talking about this is as real as gonna get for you guys.
No.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
As real as gonna get for you
You
guys.
just squashed your dreams, Steve. We had this big bubble, and you just came and you poked it.
This is safe. This is safe.
So is what we're
Space-
describing, except it's
space-
real.
It's dangerous. This is safe.
We're just cameras in space. What we're talking about, we can VR
No.
in.
No.
Yes.
I like
It's
it.
not real.
He did exactly what you just said. He just walked right in and squashed the shit out of her bubble in a second.
This parade was strong and it was loud, and you just came in like a hurricane, man. Here I am,
like, no.
rock you like a hurricane. Yeah, we're like, dude, what happened?
Check and yes, to your point, I think it would be in the millions if there was only like 1,000 subscriptions that you could have that could be able to be a part of that VR and that camera setting.
Yeah,
But I
just
don't
like-
think that whoever develops that would allow there to only be 1,000. I think they
mean,
would
there
definitely
might
open
be
up to
more,
like
but I'm trying to think of, like-
100,000 if they could supply it.
Yeah, but like,
And it would still probably be in the millions.
yeah, what you would want is you would want a camera that you can look around in the pilot room. You'd want a camera like outside and like just in different spots, right? And like maybe each individual one you'd have to sign up for, and then it would just go into the user interface based off how many cameras you have signed up that you can click to, and then you can like VR around. But like, dude,
I would be.
Oh man, that'd be
if I could
so cool.
afford it, if it was something that like they had, it was affordable, I would definitely do it.
And it would make
I'd be sitting on that thing like, dude, check it out. Look at this thing. Look, oh my gosh, look at this. You know, and I know a lot of it would be just kind of like traveling out there, but when you're land, I think that would overload that network or whatever.
And what I love about that story is like, you think about what the '60s was like when people landed on the moon.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That image just says just a million words about where our society was at. The family was huddled together. They were in front of a tube, watching it together. It was black and white. This image that we're gonna see that we're describing is one motherfucker with a giant Oculus Rift on his face, flat screen TV projecting what he's seeing, and a bunch of people around him like, go look over there. No, go look over there. Oh, and like just seeing it through like
look
like
right, look right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You would be communities that would invest into that just so that
That
they'd
would
be able
make
to
sense
watch
too.
it on
Yeah,
film.
and then
Like
allow,
the city of Atlanta would invest into it if it was
Yeah.
$1 million, and then it projected onto a big ass screen from one Oculus Rift said, just to look
Yeah,
at, you know,
totally.
like with the 360 camera technology to be able to look anywhere that they wanted to look at the time it was being the first humans were landing on Mars.
dude. Yes.
Steve was like, no, it doesn't exist. It's never.
Because
gonna
like,
happen.
oh my god, yeah, that's incredible. Anyway, we went way off topic, but
Way off
these are the type. But this is why. Okay, so it's kind of on topic because this is why stuff like Star Citizen and No Man's Sky hit such a high note with us emotionally, and like fantastically, is because these are the fantasies that we want to fulfill that are just so far out of our reach. So when a game like this comes around and promises to do the type of things that we're talking about, this is why we're anticipated, right?
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is why we have high anticipation for this game.
So talking about the No Man's Sky, that has now created anticipation for me for 2016. Looking at the different images, I'm like, dang, dude, this look like it would be a lot of fun to play right here.
It's too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit. Maybe you have to put on pre-order.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I mean, I know you guys are talking about like
Fucking
PS4.
rain cloud over here.
I love this guy.
No. I was saying like I'm looking at stuff. Well, I was about to say something else in the conversation, but I'm looking at like most anticipated games, and this one looks sick, but it's only exclusive for Xbox One.
We're not.
What is-
But
Yeah,
like
we'll
this
jump around.
this would be
What is it called?
Scalebound.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wrote that down. Is it? It looks cool.
Hell yeah, it looks cool. Do you see? You're partner up with a dragon.
Oh yeah.
It's playing them both. I'm watching a video now of this No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Like, you're able to go explore another planet to go find out the alien beings that have lived on it now. This is sick. Like, I'm gonna pre-order this right now.
Yeah, Dragonborn, dude. We'll talk about
keep
that
on
at
going.
the end of
Yeah,
this
keep going
topic.
on.
But
Yeah.
I'm focusing for this
I'm
first
just gonna start
part mainly
opening
on
tabs
PS4 and
that I don't
Xbox One
understand.
games. So Scalebound looks great. I think that's cool. Like, the dude's got a bow right up my alley. It's you and your dragon. It's like How to Train a Dragon, but like you guys get to like take on different
No,
stuff.
it's not like How to Train a Dragon. These things look like cartoons. These things.
Well,
look
I'm
like
saying
dragons.
in the concept that you and your dragon are a tag team.
Okay,
It looks
so hold
like-
on
it
a
looks
second,
like
though. Isn't there another game out there that's something like this? It's like a super survival game dealing with
Evolve?
dinosaurs. Is that it? Evolve?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's actually
Uh,
another PS4
No,
No,
exclusive.
it's on the
PC
computer.
game.
It's
Yeah.
a PC game. It's I think
Horizon.
it's called Evolve.
No, is
No.
it Horizon Zero Dawn?
No,
No?
I think it's called Evolve. Let me see. No, not Evolve.
It's not Evolve because that's.
Oh no, it's Ark. Something
Oh,
Ark.
Yes,
yeah.
Ark. That's it. Yeah, Ark.
Now I downloaded that game because my brother-in-law got it.
Well, hold on. I don't want to
That's
go
what
to
it is.
PC yet.
Ark Survival Evolve. That's
I don't want to go
Okay,
to
we
PC
haven't got a
yet.
PC yet. Okay,
Let's stick with the console games first.
you got it.
So Scalebound looks pretty cool. We'll see
I
how
got you.
well it does. Dragon games, I don't know.
I love Dragon games though, man. Don't knock on them, man.
That's true. But yeah.
They just like Aragon. That whole series was phenomenal for me.
So this.
You remember when I was locked up in my room in college, just reading that book?
Well, it sucks that you don't have an Xbox One. Maybe you should get that in Destiny. And we can
Maybe, I guess, for Scalebound.
All right, here's another one coming out for
Yep.
Xbox. Oh no, we're staying on PS4.
Yeah.
Last Guardian. Last Guardian is the continuation of the Echo and
Last
crap.
Guardian.
Why
This
am I
looks pretty
forgetting
cool,
this thing's
too.
name? Someone
Oh,
is
this looks like
screaming
that one game you guys
now.
were playing at one point
Shadow
in college.
Colossus. Shadow
Yes,
Colossus.
Shadow
Shadow
Colossus. I was gonna say the
Colossus,
same.
yeah.
The
Just-
style looks like
Yes.
that.
It's
you
the
know?
continuation. People like Last Guardian's been like for years now, like half a decade to a decade of being like more like half a decade, but like being like, oh, it's coming out, and then
It
finally,
says PlayStation 3 for some reason.
like that's what I'm saying. That's how long it's been in development because they thought it was going to come out for PS3 and now it's coming out for PS4. It's just been being pushed back and pushed back.
So I'm gonna admit this. I have not actually played Shadow Colossus. I only
Neither have
watched
I watched
you guys play.
I played
never
it and I
played
didn't get it, so I stopped.
Yeah, it looked like a really awesome game.
Yeah.
Just never played it. Because I guess I spent so much time watching you guys play it. I felt like I played it. Well, not
Yeah.
you guys. Jay was playing it.
Right.
And it looked awesome.
So
The Last Guardian,
it
this
is
is-
awesome because
Yeah.
the whole game is basically just boss battles. It's just you are climbing these giant like structures and like hitting their weak points and then taking the shards to like say it's an amazing story. I've held off for so long. I meant to play it on the PS3. I probably will have to wait till I get a PS4, which will be in like a year or so,
Mhm.
and then I'll play it. I guess I don't know.
Should get it sooner.
I should. You're right. I totally
Yeah.
should.
And they
I'll
could be
think
doing
about that. I'll find a way.
Oh wait, you got Matt for Destiny.
No.
That's right.
The other game that's coming out is called, which I thought you were talking about, was Horizon Zero Dawn. You guys should check that game out. I think you'd really like it. It's like the It's kind of like the Ark style of like this open world survival game.
Zero Dawn.
Yeah. Instead of dinosaurs, it's these giant robot creatures.
Oh yeah, I was looking at I was reading about this.
Yeah. It looks super fun to
Yeah.
play. And to,
When's
like,
the release of that? Does it say in December of? No, it just says 2016.
Again, a lot of these games are not going to have release dates, but I think the idea too is that you salvage what you kill, and it's very much like
that
Monster
kind
Hunter.
of game, though, like a survival style game.
Yeah, think about like
look at this dinosaur thing. Like you said, it's a robot.
it's all mechs that you're taking down and hunting.
Oh, this is super sick right
Another
here. Oh, and a bow and arrow.
Yep, another
Let's see.
PS4
Yeah.
exclusive.
Oh, is that?
Yep,
Oh,
it looks very
See,
engaging.
You're gonna have to get it, man.
See,
Oh, these are some awesome
We'll
screenshots
see.
right here.
so if you ever played that game for Sega, it was like Robot
Sega.
Wars or something. It was like where you're a robot, you kill all the robots, and then you take their parts and you put them on yourself. Like
Okay, I'm
I
making
just,
a list right now.
you make a list. Nice.
Okay, Horizon is on
Checking
that
it
list.
twice.
Gonna find out if you're naughty or nice.
Here's the other
Looks
game
pretty good.
coming out
Yep.
for PS4 is Street Fighter 5. You guys Street Fighter fans?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not
Probably
really
not,
to be
right?
honest.
Arcade maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
I
in the
played
arcade.
Street Fighter. I liked it for, I was actually more of a Mortal Kombat guy, to be honest.
Get out of here with
I
that.
know,
that
I know.
block
But I'm going to say it. No Man's Sky on my list. Street Fighter?
Street Fighter 5, it's very similar still to me from what I've seen to Street Fighter 4. There's like a little bit of mechanic changes. I don't know if it's enough for me to like jump into it just because of like the arcade edition, the Super Arcade Edition, Super Turbo Arcade Edition I've played. Like they've been building towards this Street Fighter 5. It feels like a DLC to something I've been playing for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So and there's no Akuma, which is my guy, and so and it's a PS4 exclusive, which I don't have PS4. However, you can get it for the PC, which means I could technically play it on my Xbox One.
So it's not really exclusive.
I mean, it is
But it
in
is.
terms of consoles, but it's not really because you can
Yeah.
stream from Windows 10. There's a loophole in which you can get it onto your Xbox One.
Ooh,
I believe.
loopholes.
I'm like lukewarm on this. I want to
Yeah.
see it. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground and pay attention
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
So I think it adds my list of anticipated game, but it's not my most anticipated game.
Did they have that
Gotcha.
green guy in there? What's his name?
Blanca? No,
Blanca.
no. But they
I
do
was
have
gonna
Charlie.
say Baraka, but that's
Charlie.
You know which one actually talking about fighters and stuff like that real quick? The game that I like is the Marvel versus DC guys.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, no. What is it? It's actually it's like a different name for it. It was like you could play like Joker. and all
Oh,
these
Mortal
different-
Kombat versus DC Universe.
It was kind of like that, but it was, it was called something
Injustice
else.
League.
Yes,
Or
Injustice League.
yeah.
Yeah, just that was like I actually enjoyed that. That was a pretty fun game. I liked it. I think I prefer those over now than the Mortal Kombat. You know, that was
Ooh, Clay.
what?
Did you see this?
What?
Mighty number 9.
Whoa, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh,
in a minute. We're gonna talk about that. In a minute. We're not there yet.
Lazy.
Jumping
He's
the
like,
gun,
He's
Steve.
gonna be excited.
Jumping the gun. The last,
I'm already
the last
looking it
two,
up.
I have 2 more for PS4 exclusives, and I admittedly know that I'm probably leaving out a handful of games that people listening want to talk about. So if you guys know of any, or if you have one that you want us to talk about, write in the comments below. The next one is Ratchet and Clank. They're bringing the series back.
Okay.
Because of the movie.
I didn't know there
There's a movie coming out.
Yeah, I just watched a preview in the theater. Like when I was watching Charlie Brown, the new Charlie Brown movie with the
sure
girls.
It weren't Zootopia?
No, it
No.
was Ratchet and Clank. It was
Oh.
an actual. It was an actual movie. Like, look it up. It's either. Sorry, it was. Yeah, no, it is a movie. I was gonna say because I thought it was gonna be a TV series, but it's a movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank
See,
the movie.
my wife is about that one. She liked that Ratchet and
Yeah,
Clank.
you guys never saw it. Yeah, it was like.
Holy crap! You're not kidding.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Official trailer.
So this
whatever.
makes sense. They're gonna try to bring this
Right. They're gonna bring it back.
franchise to the kids
At the
and
same time,
so
yeah.
then okay, I've never played the Ratchet and Clank games. I've heard amazing things about them as a 3D
It's really
platformer.
cool.
Yeah, they, like 3D platforming has come a long way from Super Mario.
Yeah, my wife done that one too. She's not really a big gamer, but that was a game that she had always said that was a really good game.
Cool.
I gotta take her opinion on it. She didn't play it.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm actually really I'm very highly in anticipation of that game because I didn't get to play the old ones. I really hope that this would be like this is definitely something that if you had not played the old ones, you can play it and see why it was so
Right,
good.
not be left out.
Yeah, I would love to. So I'm really excited about that one. The other one is Uncharted 4. Are you guys Uncharted people?
that one is a game that I think anticipation for. I saw that it was gonna be coming out in 2016. I just haven't seen anything.
I played 1 and 2. I think I didn't play 3.
I never played any of them.
I played 2. I didn't play any of the other ones.
They're very much like they took the Tomb Raider 3D platforming franchise to the next level.
Now, so it's like Tomb Raider. It's not like Far Cry.
Yeah, it's like Tomb Raider where it's linear levels, but there's multiple paths probably to go into. There's environment platforming. There's shooting involved, right? There's puzzles.
Yeah.
It's very much like they were the next evolution in the Tomb Raider type of genre, and then now you have the Rise of the Tomb Raider and the new Tomb Raider. Like they rebooted and they took a lot of what made Uncharted great.
So are you a fan of Tomb Raider? I actually like the Tomb Raider series and stuff. I haven't played the new ones.
Okay.
I never played any of them.
Okay, so I didn't play the old ones. I played, so I don't. I mean, I heard good things, but I don't think they hold up these days. The new Tomb Raider is really great. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. So
I remember playing the Tomb Raider on PC, and it was just like an addiction. It was just growing at that time. You're like, these puzzles are like it's awesome trying to figure out your way through this map.
Well, that's what What's It Like was. God of War was like to me.
right. So yeah, except that's a little bit more melee focused, and they're in.
Well, you remember? Well, not the one. I think it was God of War 3 where he goes into Pandora's box.
Yeah.
That was freaking awesome. Like I was
So
trying to figure out all that shit.
So if you like the different like high level mechanics of and pacing of like fighting, exploring environment jumping, and then puzzling, that's exactly what Tomb Raider and Uncharted give you. And I would argue that Uncharted does it even better because it's just got such a great story wrapped in. The voice acting is top notch. And then you have these cinematics that feel really good, and you're just like, I mean, it's like you're playing Indiana Jones basically.
Yeah.
And you're in these exotic environments, and shit's happening, and like, dude, the opening to Uncharted 2, I believe, is like you're in this train, something happened, and the train just like falls halfway off a cliff, and you start out hanging, right, and then you're just climbing, and things are falling. You gotta like jump to the next thing. You're climbing. Like this whole levels is just all about like verticality, which they really stressed in that game, and I thought they did a really great job. And brought a little bit of life to the current like 3D platforming level design. It was really great. So they're innovative and they're very high quality.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating it. I probably won't play it.
What am I thinking of too? Another game that was kind of similar to all that stuff. The Persian Sands of Time.
Yeah.
What was the first part of that name? Prince of no,
Prince of Persia.
Prince of
Sands
Prince of
Time.
Persia. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's PS4. We'll move on to Xbox One. We talked about Scalebound, but there's also Crackdown 3. You guys ever play Crackdown series? It's like GTA on steroids, and you have like crazy
Really?
guns and stuff. Yeah, that's how it's been described to me in the past. I've never played the Crackdown series. I'm
Okay.
not really. I don't know. I don't have a lot of anticipation of this, but this is a game that's coming out in 2016.
Oh yeah, I can see that. It's like like you said on crack. Like I gotta get the image that pulls up is a guy looking over the city that's burning with a big ass gun.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, I think it just has a lot of the same where it's open world, completely open city world. You can like hijack cars and do all those other crazy stuff. But you're super powered practically. You can jump really
gotcha.
high or whatever, and like.
Just trying to sell me on the Xbox now.
Maybe.
No,
I
not
don't know.
you, not you. This
Oh.
this like site that I just went to.
Yeah, I bet.
Teach me about Crackdown.
Another game, Fable Legends, is coming out. That
I remember playing Fable.
I do too,
Fable.
and to me the
Like,
game fell off
kind
a
of.
bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say kind of remember playing it. Like one of those things too, like a fall off.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of Folklore. My bad.
Multiplayer beta.
Yeah. I don't
Just-
know. I lost interest in the Fable games. I think it's a game that's being made solely based off its IP, and I don't know if its IP is strong enough to keep it around much longer. I'm not anticipating. I don't have high hopes for this. If it does become something really, now that Peter Molyneux is not a part of that team, I don't know if they do a completely different direction with it, and so maybe a new direction has a fresh take on the Fable games, and thus feels new, and it, I don't know.
At
is
least
what
the
people want.
I mean, the graphics look pretty amazing, to be honest. I don't know if this is gameplay or just cinematic that I'm looking at as of right now, but
Right.
it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, the
Damn.
cinematic always looks better than the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next
Look.
couple games, we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Are
Yeah.
Gears of War 4,
Okay.
Dark Souls
Yeah.
3. I believe I read that right. Dark Souls 3 is going to be a Xbox One exclusive
I like Gears of War though.
for the
Gears
time
of
being. I don't know if that's true. Is that right? That doesn't seem right.
Gears of War 4. What was it? What was the other one that you just said? The next one?
Dark Souls 3. It's the
Oh,
same
Dark
guys who made Bloodborne.
Yeah. See, that's more. of
No,
Ian's
Dark Souls
realm.
3 is both PS4 and Xbox One. So I am wrong.
He's played that. Ian played that one. He plays that one. I haven't played that one as of yet. I hear a lot of good things. You guys got me wanting to watch Witcher. I haven't played Witcher
Oh yeah.
3 since the reviews were so good at the Video Game Awards.
Yeah, Xbox One. I mean, Gears of War 4, sure, it doesn't have Cliffy B. Maybe the same thing with Fable. Maybe we'll have a fresh new take. But the thing is, I really like Gears of War as a franchise. I haven't played it in a while. I've heard great things about 3's multiplayer, but we'll see if it is updated enough to accommodate things like Destiny and Black Ops 3, and
Yeah,
see if the
exactly.
progression mechanics are there in a game like of
Yeah.
first-person multiplayer.
Dark Souls 3 is looking kind of cool though.
Yes,
Yeah.
I need to play. Yeah, but that's going to be Xbox One and PS4, so I made that mistake.
Okay.
The one game that I will say that Xbox One exclusive that I'm really excited for is called Cuphead. It is it's beautiful in its concept.
Cuphead?
Yeah, it's called Cuphead. Look it up really quick.
Oh gosh.
Um,
It's like Pie Pie?
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
theme. So basically, it's a co-op 2D platformer, but the theme around it is old school 1930s, 1940s Disney animation.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
Exactly. So the whole theme is
Oops, sorry guys.
based around that with a little bit of a twisted kind of like dark theme, like dark kind of take on it. Like it's just like creepy, right? But you play as if like you're like Mickey Mouse back in the 50s, like before he's the modern day Mickey with like his other friend that was a rabbit back then. And you guys just like it's like things like flowers like are bouncing up and down and they're like doing
Yeah, this
thing.
looks like a kind of game you'd play, Clay.
Right? Yeah, like it's
Like that one game that you were doing, like
Fable
Good Morning-
Legends.
No, the Good Morning Gaming, Rayman.
Oh, Rayman Legends, rather. Yeah. Yeah, I love 2D platformers, dude. They're my jam. So
this is cool.
yeah, and it's co-op, and it looks super fun to just like explore that world and like.
This is
Huh.
cool.
Yeah, the best part is that it took the concept of the 1950s like Disney style and be like, dude, no one's done this really ever. Let's live in what a world like this would be like.
You know what nobody else has done ever too, by the way, Clay?
What's that?
Developed a camera that can go out into space and that you can watch through a virtual reality headset. So I just want to put that out there. Like maybe somebody will create that, and we should get automatic free subscriptions to that. Just because
we came up with the idea.
Never gonna happen. This is safe.
No, get out of here with that noise. Anyway, guys, that episode is brought to you by Twitter.com at Maelstrom Gamers. You guys can follow us on Twitter. We're sharing, we're retweeting and sharing a bunch of stuff that we find interesting. You also get all the up-to-date news on the Maelstrom Gamers as well as our videos. So check that out. We're going to go to part 2 in just a second here of all the anticipation games. We're going to open it up to PC, mobile, multi-platform, all those type of games. We got a couple things we're going to talk about, like Mass Effect and Legend of Zelda. There's some good things coming out that you'll see in just a second here. So let's go on to part 2.
Yeah, we got one more topic.
One more topic. Here we go. We'll go through this pretty quickly because we're hitting a long haul here. Let's see. A game called Battleborn it's a cross between what's been described as a MOBA FPS with Borderlands style.
With Borderlands style. Okay,
Yeah.
I played Borderlands.
So
MOBA.
Yeah. So it
with
looks
FPS style.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That's as much as I know about it. But that has me like intrigued. I'll have to watch more about it, but
So is this kind of like the Overwatch though of Blizzard?
I mean, I suppose you could connect it to stuff like
I
Smite.
see a bunch
or,
of minions though, kind of running around like.
Right, because like a
These
MOBA,
guys.
there's gonna be minions. Yeah.
Huh. That looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
This looks so. If anybody who's out there and hasn't heard about this too, go check it out at battleborn.com, and you'll see an amazing trailer just kind of automatically playing.
Yeah.
Of gameplay, and this actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So I mean, there's been games like Smite, which is a first-person MOBA, but this is specifically shooting, and I think that's kind of cool.
Ooh, I like that guy, that one of the champions called Benedict.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
Yeah.
I'd be that guy.
Yeah. So there might be there's people are exploring and figuring out what's the next.
You'd be Thorn.
great thing. Oh yeah, has he got a bow?
Yep.
Yeah,
You got
sweet.
the-
Thorn, that sounds about right. The other game that's coming out is called Legend of Zelda. You might have heard of it.
No, what is this game?
2016. It's gonna be the next
Zelda.
Okay,
Zelda
so this
game
might be
that's
a
coming
dumb question for you guys, but Wii U, are those capable of being played on the Wii?
No.
Is there a different system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Burgess?
We use a different system.
Okay, Wii U is a different system. Okay.
Yeah.
So what
But
you guys?
I think you can hook it up to the Wii, right?
You know, the Wii games can be played on the Wii U. Just can't go backwards.
Gotcha. Wii U, you can hook up to the TV though.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Wii U is not some type of like mobile device. It's an
It is.
It is and it isn't, right? It's the
What?
console and it comes with the mobile like iPad controller.
Something like that. Yeah.
Gonna have to check this out.
Does anybody else want them like with me here when you want them like when you want a game like remade like Gauntlet Legends?
Oh, I like that game. Yeah.
I would definitely want that to come back. Remember we used to play that all the time, Ron?
Yeah, they kind of came back with the game though, and that the game that was kind of more recent version was meh.
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 Was it?
I didn't think it was the greatest, to be honest. Yeah, let me see what was the last version that was made. I'm looking at the Wii U right now and realizing, oh wow, that's yeah.
That's
You
in
can't do-
64. Was it in 64? It
No,
was.
there's a PlayStation 4 version. Like it's PS4.
There was?
PS right here. Gauntlet Slayer coming to PS4 this summer. Maybe this is a brand new one. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I definitely played it recently. Or was that Diablo?
I just remember it was fun.
All right.
Maybe
Sorry.
it wasn't. It's all good.
What are we talking about?
Gauntlet Legends.
Yeah. There's no game of Gauntlet.
Something happened
Legends
there?
coming. But there's an XCOM 2 coming out, Steve.
Yes. eventually.
How excited are you about that?
I was really excited, but they're probably going to push it back again.
Yeah, they probably will.
Seriously.
XCOM
Xbox
2.
One was pretty good.
They probably
Or
will.
XCOM 1 was pretty good. Was really good. I never played it. I played the demo, but I want to eventually play it.